hand got bit, but you handle dogs all day, that's a possibility. Is that what you're talking about?
That's one of the examples. I would think that's important enough for the supervisor to be aware of. Could you please tell me if the RFP to get in qualified trainer to train the staff, to prevent injuries to staff, to public, to the volunteers, has the RFP, is there any discussion to repost that RFP? I know that the union president has been up, not since January 1st, of course, to express her concern about the union employees being injured. So could someone please tell me if that RFP is getting reposted? I mean, the prior supervisor really had no interest because she campaigned on that animal shelter, so she went to great lengths to make sure the public didn't know about the extent of the mismanagement there and the injuries and the lack of the kind of training that employees need and deserve.
Is there anything about an RFP?
All I could say is I know the past administration, without my knowledge, I just know through hearsay, possibly was trying to put out some RFP. I never saw it, did not go through RFP process. It may have gone through purchasing, but I've never heard of it. It's the first time I'm hearing of it.
Okay, and I'll follow up and I'll talk to the CSEA president about that as well. So I don't know, but I'll follow up with her on that.
Thank you. So I just want to understand this correctly. You, Mr. Marino, did not know there was an RFP up to bring in additional training?
We would do public works. If it was a contract that she wanted to put through the purchasing department and was not returnable to the Department of General Services, which it should be, I wouldn't know.
Okay, because again, and additionally, there are at least 30 dogs right now deemed a different level. Their walkers have been removed. There are some behind Kennel 3 that are not being walked at all. I would like to actually get behind there myself. I welcome you to join me, Supervisor, because I am very concerned about some of these dogs where the volunteers have been removed from handling them, volunteers that have handled them for many months before and not gotten injured. What is continuing there is the retaliation, is punishment to certain volunteers, to certain staff members, and that's something that I'm hoping in the very near future. I wish I had Lucille's patience, but this has been a very long time that this is ongoing, and it needs to change. And you can't fix things with the same people that broke them, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But things need to change at the animal shelter. And I think that there are many people now that are sitting and waiting, including staff, including volunteers, that are very upset that they've been removed from these animals, and these animals have very few walkers, if at all. And that is just going to result in these animals worsening. So I do urge you to pay attention to this and act swiftly, especially with regards to the RFP. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Joe Tonini? If you state your name and address for the record.
My name is...
Yeah, hit the mic, you're fine.
My name is Joe Tonini, and I live at 103 Skelly Place in Mineola, which is in North Hempstead, but I also am here as a volunteer with the Sierra Club's Clean Energy for All campaign. And I'd like to find out, like, if the consulting report, I believe it was Clearview Consulting of Quorum, on the possibility of a solar array on the Oceanside landfill. Has the results come in on that?
Sir, if you'd like, Kathy sitting in the front row, she will get your information, and I will speak to the Commissioner of Engineering and the Commissioner of Sanitation, and whatever reports I'm happy to share with you.
Okay.
All right, I'm only answering because the landfill falls in my district.
Okay.
All right.
So, like, we can set up a meeting with you, or?
Well, yeah, I mean, first I got to see from the commissioners if the report is back, what we're allowed to share. If maybe we could share everything, but let me get the answer from the two commissioners, and Kathy, you'll get your information, and we'll reach out to you.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Can't have any other slips. Does anybody else wish to address the town board? If not, everybody have a great day. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Good job.